Welcome back to the second part of the registration management system. Okay, so what I want to take care of now is all these buttons, and when we enter any data in here, I want to be able to click on this and all of the data appears on my application form or receipt form, whatever you like, you can call it. So that's what I want to achieve now, and the data in here, they will remain so. Okay, let's take care of the exit first. So let's scroll right up. We have the button section, the receipt section, the checkbox, and here have combo box and labels. Okay, now let's go up. We have some labels here and some entry, which you guys have already seen on the part 1. Okay, now let's go up here. So right here, right underneath here, that's where I'm going to create my function. So the first thing I will do is I'm just going to break it apart so that you guys know the difference. Right, now let's define function here. Functions declared. Okay, the first one, like I said earlier on, is going to be my exit button. So we'll start by saying let's define I exit, enter parentheses and column. Let me move it up a little bit so that you can see it. And right there I'm going to say I exit equals tk inner dot message box, that is it right there, dot, this is going to be ask yes or no. There we go, look at it, ask yes or no. Now in there I'm going to enter the following, that is club member registration system. Let's copy and paste that there and close that and comma, and here I'm going to now enter my comment, confirm if you want to exit. This is giving our end user a choice to confirm if they actually want to exit or not. And now let's use an if statement to verify the end user's option. If I exit is greater than 0, then root dot destroy. There we go. And let's enter return there. There, that's it. So all I need to now do is to call this. Okay, I'm going to copy that. Let's go right down. You see the button that is called exit right here. So in here, just before the dot braille, I'm going to enter comma, command equals I exit. So let's try that out. So if I run my program now, there, and let's give that a go. Click exit. There we go. No, I do not want to. Now exit. Yeah, it's working. So exit is done. Back up there. Okay, the next one is, let me take care of the reset. That's called reset column. And in the case of reset, all I want to reset is just all of these data there. I'm going to copy them all, paste them in there. You can get it indented. There we go. And just change this to dot, and all we need to do is just to clear it. Right, so repeat the same thing for the others. There, so that is easy. And that is clear. And the other ones that I need to clear is, I need to clear these ones as well, the variables. So come right down here, paste, and let's get them cleared. Right, and I think in here we should enter 0 there, because I'm going to need a number in there. Okay, that is that done. Then the other one that is going to take some time is going to be the combo box. In case of the combo box, I would like to set them all to 0. So let's see, that's it right there. So copy this, combo with the identity, let's change that to 0 and paste that here. There. Now the next one, the next combo box is that of the member. Paste that here as well. And finally, the method of payments. Let's look for that. Method of payment. There we go. Copy. And there. Right. Okay. So have a good look at it. Those are the lines of code for the reset. All I now need to do is, look at this. Let's grab this membership and paste that there. I might not use that anyway. Okay. All I need to do is to use the command to call that. Come right down and come to reset. Right here, enter comma command equals reset. So I'm going to now run it to try it out. There we go. Enter some data in there and change this to whatever we want. We won't be able to do anything with this for now. So click on reset. Oh, let's say I think I haven't taken care of this yet, so I'm going to use another method for that. There we go. Reset is taken care of. Right. But the same reset, I'm going to be using that one way or the other here. So, but that's just to prove to you that the reset works. Okay, the second part of this function is going to be for the reset as well, because you see, when I run this, what you guys noticed was I was able to clear all of this, but I did not include this, because supposing the end user only want to clear this and still have the view form here open. So that's the whole idea. So the second part of this function is still going to be related to clear or reset. So I'm going to copy all of this, come right down here, paste it right there, and I will now change this to iReset. Okay, within the iReset, I'm going to change my message here, the message box. I'm going to change that method to, let's say, dot. Let's see if it will come out with a message for us. We now want ask OK cancel. Let's see, ask ask OK, cancel this very one there. Okay, I've got the one I want. Now what I'm now going to do is to say that's not meant to be confirmation, confirm. So that there's an error here, get rid of that as well. So that would be confirm if you want to add a new record. So I'm going to enter backslash to go to the other line. Okay, record, you can see that there. Okay, and you see there's no point indenting it right there, so that is fine. Now if I reset record is greater than 0, I reset. Okay, that's the reset there. Or maybe we should change the name to add new record. I reset record. Okay, I reset, that's fine. I reset record. So if I reset record is greater than 0, I want you to call reset. That's it. Okay, call reset. Else if need to get it indented there or de-indented. I reset record is less than and equals to 0, then call the reset. We call the reset as well. Call the reset, and we will also want to clear txt reset dot delete whatever content we have on the receipt itself, comma, end there. So what's happening in here is if it's greater than 0, just reset. Okay, that means clear the ones on the left hand side. But if is less than and equals to 0, clear the whole system. So what I will now do is I'm now going to copy this function here, the new function. I will come straight to my reset button here and change the command to I reset record. So if I run it, this is what you guys will now see. Enter my data in there. Okay, the data only go for that. If I select this now, that comes up. Confirm if you want to add a new record. If I click on OK, this will only go off. Okay, let's enter data in here. Okay, confirm. Okay, let's see. Nothing is happening yet. Let's check the system and see what's going on. Clear. Oh, good. We have some error. Okay, let's come in here and run the error again. Okay, now. Okay, guys, I think I found the error. What happened there was here the variable that I used, I wasn't calling the right function. So I meant to change this. Copy that and paste that in there. Okay. Alright. So hopefully that should take care of it. If I run it now and enter data in there, let's say that's Johnny, and there. So enter our value in here. Okay, if I click on reset, I only want to reset this part of it. If I click on OK, there we go, we still have our data on here. Supposing we want to clear all, so all we just need to say is cancel. I need to cancel all of the record we have in there. Click on cancel, there we go. So that is working how I want. That is good. But if you notice this, there was no 0 in there before, so let's get that 0 on board. Alright, okay, to get the 0 on board, what I'm going to do is let's look for it. You come right down here, it's called member ID or membership. There we go. You see the variable is called membership, so that variable ought to be initialized with 0. So let's go back up here where we have our variable. I think I removed it, that was why. That is it, and that was the one I removed. I'm just going to copy it and paste it right there. So if I run it now, this is what you guys will see. There we go, you can now see the 0 on board. Okay, so that is fine. You can exit now. Yeah, that's fine now. Okay, the other, we've taken care of 3 functions so far. Now let's take care of another function. Okay, the next function is going to be for my reference number. So let's say reference number, yeah, underscore number. So that is going to be member underscore reference. We need to get that indented. Equals and local variable x. Let's say that is random dot rand int. There we go. And the value I want it and to enter, let's say 10,000 plus 10,000 by maybe 6,000 plus there. So reference number will be selected within this number. So local variable rand reference equals, convert it to string, and whatever that is converted to string, I want it to go straight inside reference, member reference dot set, and what are we setting in there is going to be random reference. Paste, copy that again there, and the content inside the random reference, I'm going to make that ref dot set random reference. But we really don't need this because I'm calling this. Alright, that's no problem. Let's come right here. Let's look for our reference. That should be right at the top. Okay, reference, that's it right there. I've already called it, so I don't need this really. So let's run it first. I'm just going to get rid of, oh no, not that. I'm going to get rid of this. Let's run it first. So I will expect we need a column there. Okay, we also need to call this. We need to call that inside the receipt. So let me just copy that, paste it inside the receipt for now. We can always we change it to run. Let's say comma command equals that. So I'm going to run that now just to see how it works. Yeah, click. Yeah, that generate my numbers. Okay, that's fine. That is good. So just like I said earlier on, I don't need these two, so I'm going to get rid of them. That's too much coding. So that's all that is required. Alright, then the next thing I want to do is to actually call this. So I'm going to create another function. So that very function is going to be known as reset. So I'm going to copy this. Let's call it inside function reset. So here is going to be reset. Right, inside reset I've just called this function. So instead of calling this on the button, I'm going to call the reset. So let's change that first. Reset equals command equals reset. So I've already called the right function. Have a good look at it. I've called the right function. Let's go back and complete this reset here. Right, underneath here I'm now going to say self dot txt reset dot insert, open a bracket and comma backslash or tab backslash tab plus reference dot get. So we're calling our reference onto the receipt now. Now say plus tab. I need two of those. Close that. So that's for the next one. The next one is going to be first name. First name dot get. Then the next one is surname. We need a plus sign here. Plus sign here. Copy that. The next one is surname dot get. And the next one now is address dot get, followed by dates of order dot get. There. And what else? Let's go for telephone dot get. And finally we want the membership dot get. And that is all there is to it. So we're going to say move to the next line, go to next line. There, that is it. You see all of these variables that I've called, if you guys notice at the beginning, they were all declared right here. Okay, I'm not calling this. No, I'm not calling this. I'm calling this and this and this one. So I've called all of them in here. Okay, so I will now call that function. Come right down, come into, yeah, that's it right there. Okay, all right, that is taken care of. Now, okay, let's take care of the last variable. Since the membership payment is standard, so we want to, when we click on the check button, so let me show you guys what I'm talking about. You see, when I check this, I want it to display the price, membership price. So let's see this and make sure this works as we want anyway. If I click on this, there we go, that is fine. As you can see, the only bit missing is the price. Okay, that is fine. So we're almost there, guys. So that's fine. Nope. There we go. Now in here, I'm going to now declare another function. I'm going to call that membership underscore fees. Membership underscore fees equals, let's say, global variable pay. Okay, pay one. Now let's say if value number 4 dot get equals 1. This is what I want the system to do. Let's complete this. Okay, and I want the system to do as follows. So it's going to be self dot txt membership dot configure and change the state to equals normal state. There we go. And one local variable there, item 1 equals float. Let's say membership is 50. Then membership dot set equals, let's say, £sign there plus str item 1 close, and pay 1 equals membership dot get. Do I need pay 1 for something? I might not need that. Okay, I might not need that because, let's see, in here, let's see, the membership txt membership. Oh, it's calling membership. That is fine. Copy that and come right in here. We want this in there. It's already in here, so we might not need this. If we need it, I'll be back to it. Let's say else if this variable is 0, if all of this is 0, I now want this, the state, to become disabled equals disabled here. Right, and membership equals 0. Right, I don't need this. and this global variable, I might not need it anymore. Let me try it out. See. Expect an indentation. Let's highlight it all, come into format, get it indented. Right. Okay, we need to close this here. Hopefully that should be the end of this error. Right, we'll click on this. Okay, when we need to now call membership fees. Come in here, highlight that, and let's go straight to that checkbox. Checkbox right here, comma, command equals membership fees, and let's run that and see. Let's run it and see now. Hopefully that's all. Check. There we go, guys. That's fine. So I think I'm officially done. Everything is done now. That's good. So I'm going to get rid of this global variable. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to get rid of this. There we go. So guys, have a good look at my functions. All of the functions used, and those are the variables. This is where those are still functions, sorry, and this is where I actually reset, exit, that's exit, and up here those are my variables. Yeah, so take it from the top, have a good look at the codes. Right, so we will now run the program again. Okay, let's run it one more time. Yeah, so I enter details in there. Let's say the name is Phyllis, school address is this, treetop house or road, code, telephone number, and identity, passport, annual membership, paying by Visa, yearly payment £50, and you add that. Okay guys, and that is how you develop your own membership registration system. Tony Hancock. Telephone number of Hancock, identity, let's change that to something else. Now maybe it's a pay as you go. Right, there we go, and add Hancock in there. There we go guys, and that is how you develop your own membership registration system. So with that guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you enjoyed. Bye for now.